Disclaimer time. This podcast is directed at audiences 18 years and older, so if you're below the age of 18, I will politely tell you to fuck off. Now to those remaining, this podcast can still have discussions related to very sensitive topics, so even some of you may or may not get offended. So listeners' discretion is advised. On to the episode. There you go, that's your audio synced.
That took way longer than usual.
It was like 20 seconds of pure silence, and I was like, okay, clearly they don't get what we're trying to do.
Yeah. Clearly we
like,
don't.
Wait, when is this happening?
When
I was
is
like
it
ready
happening?
for
Yep.
it.
Yeah, that was pretty fun to do to you guys. You're both just waiting, and it's like, boom, nope, I don't think I'm gonna do it this time. Anyways, wait, I'm the host, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember, I gave you the topic, and...
Holy shit, I do remember the topic. I just forgot that I was the one who was supposed to say that topic.
How do you remember the topic, but not think that, hey, wait, I'm the host?
Here's the thing, I always forget, right? Last episode, I was like, who's the host? Last episode, I was like, who's the host? I always keep forgetting, okay? Anyways.
Welcome to episode 7, where
Shut
SJ already
the fuck
forgot
up.
who the
I'm
host is
supposed
again.
to say that, you stupid bastard.
You might be like me, an 18-year-old with dementia. You might be like me, an 18-year-old with dementia. You might be like me, an 18-year-old with
Alright,
dementia.
it's enough, Fox.
Anyways, welcome everybody to the 7th episode. This is 7th, right? This is 7th episode of Born Yesterday podcast. I am your today's your host, SJ, and I'm joined with my two homies, Fox.
I didn't realize Ben was hosting this podcast.
No, and Ben.
I'm offended that you didn't name me first, how it usually is. But I guess...
did that on purpose. I
know that you
fucking
did
knew
it on
it.
purpose,
I fucking
you
knew you would
bitch.
notice that. I did that on fucking purpose, which is why it took me a second. I was like, I was about to say Ben, but then I was like, no, I want to say that. I want to say Fox first because I knew you were gonna notice.
I fully expected it. I was like I heard that little bit longer silence than usual. I was like, he's gonna say Fox first, isn't he?
Yep. And I did. I am
bitch.
a menace to society. I know, not necessarily menace. I'm just an asshole.
But wouldn't it be funny if we got the episode number wrong and we had to re-record all of this?
No, we wouldn't need to re-record. I would just say, you would be like, no, it's 7th, and I'd be like, oh, it's 7th, and boom.
It'd be like a shitty
We should cut it in.
Episode 7, just like a really shitty dub.
So it's like, oh, welcome to episode 8 of the Born Yesterday.
Wait, no, it's not even me saying
voice
it.
We get like an AI
Text-to-speech.
generated voice. Yeah.
Wait,
Nice.
you can even fuck with them more by one of you saying it instead of me. Hello, welcome back to episode, and then Fox says 8, or sorry, 7. Anyways,
right.
How are you guys? I'm supposed to ask that, even though I don't really give a fuck, but hey, I'm supposed to ask.
Great. I finally got to play...
No, he asked me first.
Fuck you. No, he didn't. He said,
I actually
you
didn't
guys.
specify. Wait, hold up. I didn't specify.
No, you didn't
but
specify.
Fox, how are
Fuck
you?
you.
Oh, busy, especially when you're dealing with Ben, who constantly disconnects and mutes himself and expects us to record.
Yeah, and then changes his name to Bob for some reason, and then Rick, and then like Jared Fogel. Like it was very weird.
Well, if you can't tell, my day has been great. I was in a voice chat with these
I have
guys,
yet
and
to
they
ask.
constantly
I have
kept
yet to
muting
ask.
me.
Shut the fuck up.
You. No.
How are you, Ben?
They constantly. As you can tell, my day has been no. So these two fuckers constantly kept on kicking me out of the voice chat and muting me, which made me visually angry. To the point where I joined back into the voice chat. They didn't kick me, but I muted myself just to, I don't know, go punch a hole in my wall and pretend I'm American. That was a joke. I can't.
Did you say visually or virtually?
I also didn't
viciously.
understand. Oh,
vicious.
He didn't say. Okay.
Neither, Fox.
Well, you sounded
bitch.
like either. You sounded like either when in reality you said neither.
Ah, great. But other than that, today I finally got to play some finish a game with someone that we haven't played in a year.
What game? I mean, I think
Kingdom
listeners might want to know.
Crowns. Kingdom 2 Crowns, actually.
Do you know about that game, Fox?
Are you talking about chess?
No, it's not chess.
Kingdom
What?
2 Crowns.
Yeah, no, I just played all the way through chess. I just
You
got
finished
100%
chess.
completion.
I haven't heard of that game.
Never heard of it?
It's
Never
quite
heard of it.
interesting. It's quite interesting.
Well, can you name it again? Let me Google it
It's
real
a
quick.
hentai game. What the fuck? Ben?
Kingdom Two Crowns. It's like a. There's a single player version, but that's like a
Kingdom Two
co-op.
Condoms. Okay.
Condoms. Kingdom Two Crowns.
God.
Which two? Like two or two? Or
Two as in the written form of the number. You put the number into letters, and that's two.
Gotcha.
And it's crowns. So essentially,
Oh,
you're
it
like
looks like a very my kind of game.
it is. It is like the only kind of game that's not competitive. I actually like playing, mainly because of the person I'm playing it with. But the game itself is also quite nice.
How many people can play it at a time?
2.
Perfect, Fox. You and I got to play this. How much is it? How much is it?
$6
I don't know
for
if your
me.
Pakistani ass can afford it.
Kingdom Two Crowns. Oh, it's just $2.45. Even that's cheap for me. Yep, I can get it.
It's
I can
it's a cheap
actually.
indie game.
Oh, it's on sale up till 16 August.
Yep, I'm telling you, the game is
I'm
very
gonna
fun
get
to play
it.
through.
I'm gonna get Fox.
Though-
Let's do it.
It can get quite difficult at times.
I don't care.
Like sometimes you have to coordinate like who does what and then what
As
mount
long
to
as
take
Fox
where.
is there and I am there, our team, we are the dream team. Dream team.
see-
Oh my god.
The team
You
dream, dream,
You see,
dream.
Ben, you say that as if I play things seriously.
If you don't want to constantly lose, the problem with the game is like if both of you lose your crown, which only happens if you don't have any money left, and then you get hit by an enemy, then you essentially like without the crown you can't buy stuff anymore, but your partner can rebuy your crown, so you can buy it back.
If you and your friend can end it, I'm pretty sure me and Fox can do it.
Yeah, honestly, it's totally doable. It's more of a chill game. It's like you talk to each other and you play the game in the background.
What is the netcode? Is it not rollback? what is the netcode, guys? What's the netcode
Yeah,
on this
Kingdom
game?
Two Crowns has rollback netcode for that ultimate experience.
But jokes aside, Fox, before 16 August, if I get it, after that you can get it too. Unless you also want it on the sale.
I'll wait and see if you buy it.
Yeah. Wait until
if you don't buy it, or if we find something else,
that is true.
I'll just.
So essentially, the one I played it with, and me were thinking about getting the new DLC, which just released, which is a whole new campaign playing in like Nordic.
Gotcha.
It's called Nordic ones, so it's a Viking style, and looks super cool, and it's relatively cheap. It's
Gotcha.
I mean, relatively cheap, as in the price of the base game again, which makes sense.
But
Or
hey,
the
we
cheap
might
base
find
game.
a better like fighting game. Wait, which reminds me, Fight of Steel. We might end up buying that if I get like at least $10 for my birthday from my parents. I could buy Fight of Steel, and maybe we'll get that instead then, because that is more of us kind of game than.
How much money relatively is $10 for you?
I don't. Well, if you want the rupees, that's still not going to answer how much it differs relatively.
It's probably a good week's worth of rations.
I will need to do too much
Jake can live for
calculations.
another week.
I'll need to do too many calculations. It'll make the fucking podcast boring. But yeah, I would like. It's probably worth as much as a kidney, perhaps, in Pakistan. Anyways, that is enough talking about how you guys feel, because I don't really give a fuck. Anyways, today's topic, which is not necessarily it's usually Fox giving me the thing. It's hey, it's my homie.
Fox.
Homies can help homies, okay? I can't
This
think.
is the only time when communism is good.
Exactly. Communism, good. But, and it makes really good sense, actually. It's a pretty good idea that Fox came up with. All credit goes to him. But since our previous episode was about EVO predictions and what's going to happen, well, what would you guess? In this, by the time we're recording this, EVO has happened. The stuff we predicted and all that. EVO happened, and we at least me and Fox definitely have thoughts on it.
Yeah, we do.
So yeah, today's topic is EVO 2022.
The sequel.
Not the sequel. Well, I mean, guess in a way it is the sequel, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it is, first off, it comes right after the episode where we talked about EVO 2022.
Yeah.
And it's the second time we're talking about EVO 2022.
No, it makes perfect sense. That's what I'm saying. Because there we were like, what we expect. Now we have gotten it. We're like, now it's basically our review on what we got. Which thoughts we do have. What? Yeah. Yeah, Ben?
Since I am the one who knows the least about EVO, since I haven't actually watched it.
Yeah. You are literally the one who said you know what EVO is and then proceeded to say that you don't know what EVO is. So
don't worry.
Yeah.
I'm literally going to list off everything because I watched the entirety of EVO. I just had SJ join me at the end.
Yeah, at the end, like the Guilty Gear tournament, which got really fucking hyped, by the way. Umi show, let's go, man.
Fox, you're going to list off everything and we're going to... state our opinions and our stuff.
Yeah, Fox is also going to state his opinions.
So did they announce Mortal Kombat 12?
I'm very glad that my opinion is negated.
by Ben. We clearly see who likes each other more.
So Fox, did they announce Mortal Kombat 12?
Oh.
No, and I already knew that they weren't going to announce it.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Ed Boon tweeted.
I know it was a joke.
No, they announced Injustice 3.
Injustice 3, let's go, baby! Doom guy finally coming to Injustice. I would have expected Mortal Kombat, but...
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead in chronological order of when they were announced.
Oh, that's smart. Okay.
So on the first day of EVO, everyone's been wanting Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to come out so everyone can play it on, newer consoles. Do you know what Capcom decides to do?
What?
They decided to say, screw you, we're putting it on an arcade cabinet.
What?
Yep.
Excuse me?
Nope, not PC, not PS5, not Xbox Series X, not even my Nokia. They decided to put it on... They decided to put Marvel vs. Capcom 2 along with every other Capcom game that included Marvel and put it on an arcade cabinet, which retails for $5.99.
But why? Well, I mean, I guess money, but
like, what happened?
Yeah,
did we just take a time machine and travel back to the 1980s? What the fuck?
You and I, we love that shit, right? We love the retro thing, but just give us the option to do it on the other platforms as well,
You see, here's what I'm confused about. So arcade cabinets, for Capcom to sell arcade cabinets, they can only sell a limited amount of units because technically arcade cabinets fall under the category of toys, which since they're with a deal with Marvel, they can only make a certain amount of toys out of it. If they were to release it on PS5, Xbox Series X, or a PC, they would have been able to distribute it to everyone. They would have made more money if they distributed it on PC, PS5, and Xbox.
That is true.
I don't understand.
Don't get me wrong. Sorry.
Think about it. The collection would most likely cost anywhere from 40 to 60 USD. But now they're putting it as a cabinet, which is already very limited, and very few people... Now, I'm not saying no one's going to buy it, but very few in the long run are going to actually get it. So, in all honesty, they're losing... Or, well, they're not losing money, but they could have made more money.
Don't get me wrong. I think the idea of releasing it as an arcade that you can buy is really neat. I think that's really cool.
I agree with the idea.
The problem... It's just, it locks out people, first off, that can't afford that, because that is a ridiculous price, and I personally wouldn't buy it for that price. And secondly, it just limits the accessibility to it. It's just stupid.
Here's the thing, as an arcade, Fox... me too. I know myself the most, I guess, but I really like that era of gaming, right? And I'm really into arcade games, specifically fighting games, right? Other arcade games too. I love that shit. I practically grew up with it, even though I'm only 18. the thing is, I love that idea. It's really great. As an enthusiast, a hardcore enthusiast, perfect idea. But still give us the option to buy it on the other platforms for people who are not enthusiasts, you know?
Yeah, because the arcade cabinet functions with online, so you can play with people online. And also, the games that are included in this collection are Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men Children of the Atom, X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, and Marvel Superheroes and War of the Gems.
Like, don't get me wrong, the whole arcade machine is probably just a modified version of Windows, Linux, or something like that running the games. I would have just found it better, like, maybe they could have released this as, like, a limited edition, or maybe as, like, you can buy this, but you also get the games just for Steam, or something like that. But, yeah, no, the way they're doing that, it's just kind of stupid. It locks out most
like,
people.
Like, either way, there should be, in my opinion, a way to get these games in a similar fashion on your Steam accounts or whatever stuff you want to use, you know? Like, that should have been an option.
Like, even a proprietary launcher, though I would have also criticized them for that, but even if they made some proprietary launcher, like every game company must do nowadays, then, yeah, that would have been fine.
But yeah, I guess fuck everyone who can't buy it and who live in Pakistan. I ain't got the money and you ain't gonna ship that to me, so.
Nice.
Bruh.
Alright. So, next up, they announced the rollback update for Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Which I really love that personally. But
yeah,
as I said last episode, every game deserves a rollback.
Exactly, and you can't really say much other than that because you haven't played Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. But I, as someone who had played the game and digged around in the game a lot, Adachi, always loved that dude. But I love that that got rolled back, and even if I have to sell an eye and or a kidney, everyone has two anyways. Who cares if one of them is missing? I will buy it eventually.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I will. An eye is too much, in my opinion.
What?
I'm gonna need to see in 3D.
What?
A kidney, however.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. What the fuck's he talking about?
I think you have early stages of Alzheimer's.
No, what?
you mean dementia?
Dementia?
You mean dementia?
Oh, God.
Yes.
Dementia?
But yeah, Fox, your own opinions on it.
I'm very glad because I am on the same boat with Ben. I do think every game deserves rollback. So recently I did purchase Persona 4 Arena Ultimax on Steam. I haven't tried online yet. I kind of just messed around for like 20 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan.
Oh, well.
Because I never cared for auto combat, like auto combo systems.
Yeah, I mean, auto combo. Seeing as I don't know the game, I didn't know about that. But it's still nice that it got rollback, I guess, or it's getting rollback.
I'm not trying to take away because there's fans of it, obviously.
Yeah,
it's just I'm just not a big fan of auto combo systems, but I'll probably still keep it since SJ plans to get it.
For me, the only reason I don't care about it having that or not having that is because it's not as bad as it is in Dragon Ball FighterZ. Up till now, the worst implementation of auto combos that I have seen would be Dragon Ball FighterZ. That is the worst auto combat system I have seen. Period. I hate it.
We kind of complained about that last episode, so I guess maybe we should go on.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax's auto combat is still, yes, auto combat. It is annoying, yes, but there is a lot more depth aside from that makes up for it. While in Dragon Ball FighterZ, it's still a very simple game, even without the auto combos. So yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I let the Persona 4 Arena Ultimax auto combos have a pass.
So next up is a smaller announcement. It's for an indie fighting game. Called Umbral Core.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
Me neither.
Yeah. So it's described as a dark and atmospheric fighter.
Wait, is it an upcoming fighting game or does it like exist already?
It's an upcoming.
It's
game.
an upcoming. Gotcha.
It's supposed to have an open alpha later this year.
Gotcha.
So what's it about?
Let me look at the description.
Let me actually tell the name too, so I can like look at the visuals that may or may not exist.
It's a 2.5D.
Oh, what kind?
The good or
The good one or the bad one?
Okay, here. Umbral Core is a 2.5D fighting game set in a dark fantasy world.
Hey, put some screenshots in the chat.
It features rollback netcode, uncapped FPS, and engaging combat mechanics for all skill levels.
Wait, did you just say uncapped FPS?
I was about to say that.
How does that work in a fucking fighting game?
Is that even legal?
Okay, so
what?
Can I stream for you guys?
Yeah.
How do you
Okay.
how do frame data?
Yeah,
So
like what?
These are the current announced characters, and does anybody want to guess which character I'm going to use?
It's probably
I'm
gonna be
guessing the only
Nier.
female fox.
Yeah.
What? Why would you say that? Maybe I want question mark. Or the
Maybe
other
you want question mark or the other.
Because you're not only the degenerate, but
Wanna
the
guess who
straightest
I would
degenerate I know.
probably end up maining? I think you can guess.
Right, the
Ooh, shit. Byron.
Yeah, probably because I would main
The
the one I
Shoto.
would fuck, but I don't main Shoto.
Nice.
Shoto's always okay. Actually,
I'd play Sigmund just because we have like
Sigmund
a German
looks
streamer.
very
We have
cool.
all right. The only reason I want to play Sigmund is because we have
Omen
a German
of
streamer
woe.
called Sigmund.
Omen of woe. I'll play the one who's the closest to a rushdown because that's my playstyle. Unless it's Nier, I don't play females because sexism.
I'll play the most annoying one because I'm a main.
Yeah, I really like Nier's design. Also, especially right here.
But I am still very confused how an uncapped frame rate is gonna work with a fighting game.
Main features: captivating characters with unique combat design and mechanics.
Sure.
Seamless online, smooth.
What the
smooth
fuck does that
animation.
mean? Read that.
Deep,
Smoothest.
rewarding combat mechanics that allow for great creativity.
So a
I'm
fighting
guessing
game.
that means not auto combos.
It means that it's a fighting game.
Yeah.
Environments, animations on sync with a dynamic soundtrack. That
Gotcha.
could be something like Killer
shit.
Instinct. You know?
Oh,
no,
shit.
no.
Oh shit.
Oh
shit.
no.
Customization options for auto combos. Feekity fuckity fuck.
Dang. So
Damn.
I'm hoping at least this is kind of like a Killer Instinct thing. Do you guys know Killer Instinct?
I love Killer Instinct.
Dude, like whenever you hit the opponent and you do combos and it goes with the music.
Yes.
I love that. I hope that's what it means, even though I bet it's not. It's kind of just hopeful thinking.
So far from what I've
here's the
seen,
thing.
it might be a little
Here's the
boring.
thing. Persona 4 Arena Ultimax in the past has proven that auto combos, even though annoying, can still be,
It does say customization for auto combos.
Yeah. So they're gonna be. I don't know what that means specifically yet. We can't. I guess we'll have to wait for it. But the thing is, it's a modern era fighting game. It's probably not gonna have the depth that we want. Oh shit!
Hey, SJ.
Can you show me the archetypes of the other ones? I swear to God, if not a single one of them is a rushdown, that's gonna be painful. And all around. So that's the Shoto. That's the Shoto.
Of course, they make the one that everyone's gonna
That's
play.
the grappler. I don't play. What's the last one?
Let me guess.
He is a
The last
puppet.
one is a puppet.
Puppet.
Yeah, it's a puppet.
He should be. Yep.
Yeah. Incredible.
I
Hey,
guess
SJ,
I gotta play
guess he's
puppet.
gonna be playing a rushdown.
Nope. I guess I'm gonna be playing puppet. I'll rather play a puppet character than rushdown. Or sorry,
I'll
female
rather
rushdown.
play an all-rounder as a main, as like a rushdown, as a mad rushdown is what I wanted to say. I just forgot
You can
Great.
you can always play all-rounders like multiple things. That's what they're kind of built for. They're not best at anything, but they can do
Let's
everything.
see, who's the most difficult?
It should
Probably
be the
not
puppet.
that guy.
It should be the puppet one, right? It's oh my god, the disrespect to the
Grappler, of
grapplers.
No,
Yeah,
the grappler's the
grappler.
easiest.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I
Is the
know.
disrespect. It's like grapplers.
Bro,
Nothing.
Grapplers, every grappler is a fucking glue eater. And,
Yeah.
Every
I
fighting
said
game
it.
character is a
Who cares?
glue eater. There's actually
Yep.
not a single one who's like smart. Anyways, but as I said, since it's a modern age fighting game, probably not gonna have the depth that we're looking for, Fox. Probably not gonna have. Ooh, there's visuals.
Great. So now we're just...
It looks very NRS.
I do gotta
No,
say,
not really.
looking at this trailer,
I would say I would say more Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Oh yeah, which in and of itself looks very similar to NRS compared to their older titles.
Except NRS makes their characters look realistic and good.
True.
I have to say Mortal Kombat and Injustice are the only two games where I like the 3D models for
I
characters.
was referring more to the gameplay and juggle system. I was not
I
talking
do
about the
gotta
visuals.
say, looking at this trailer, this is definitely not a fighting game for me.
Yeah.
I never let that stop me. I do give them a try. Unless it's just a pure footsies-based game, then it's like, no, yeah, that's not for me.
No, my kind of fighting game is just attack.
Yeah, SNK heroines. We know, Ben, you know.
You got me. I don't know what that game is.
Oh, so SJ is muted.
Man, I wonder what parts of this SJ is gonna cut
I
in.
said give me a minute, not a
We're
fucking
giving you a
eternity. I'm back. Holy shit.
This.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you're gonna cut that out, part of that.
Of course. Like, why do you ask? Just don't ask. I will. Of course, I'm
See-
the fucking editor. I know what to do. But
Ben has never
Oh, no.
Ben has never heard of SNK heroines.
he hasn't.
Yeah. No. But looking at this is not the kind of game I'd play.
This is not the kind of game anyone wants to be playing.
What, you don't want to play female Terry?
Don't even. Why does she exist?
So
Why
the main
does she
problem
exist?
in here is the characters. I don't like them.
So
They're
you're
not
also
my
sexist like me?
style. No.
All right. Okay, we should probably move on to the next announcement.
This was a
The next
minor thing, and
announcement
we
was-
talked a lot about this one.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure you guys already saw, but it's the Guilty Gear Strive Season 2 roadmap. Now, as Ben is... Oh, wait, no. Never mind.
No. So you didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything. I might have dementia.
Wait, I
might
didn't
have
hear
dementia.
anything, and there. Wait, I
might
didn't
have
hear
dementia.
anything. Am I?
Yeah, no.
Am I stupid? I didn't hear anything either. Do I have dementia?
Yeah. I think
Do
we
I
all
have dementia?
I think
Do
the
I
listeners
have
also
dementia?
have dementia.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
So, ArcSys announced that the crossplay beta tests would be coming later this year between PlayStation and PC players.
I don't want that.
Apparently, it's supposed to be around fall. So I'm gonna assume that is with the DLC character, like the second one.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So,
Probably. Which is gonna be Dizzy.
2.
no, this is not Dizzy. Okay, I'll get to my reasoning behind why Dizzy wouldn't be the next DLC.
Because she's popular and people want her in Strive? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'll tell you when we near the end of the podcast.
Fair. All right.
Okay, so they did announce the roadmap. So yeah, new character, and additionally with the first DLC for Season 2, reduced input delay for PS5. And also reduced connection time, which is very good, but I still noticed that it does still take a little while.
I mean, it still takes, but
when
like,
starting...
compare it to the older one, it's like godsend now.
Yeah. I mean, in the old one, when starting the game, you just clicked on play, go get yourself like a coffee, like smoke a cigarette, move out to a different country, make a family, come back, and you're probably still gonna have to
Then
wait.
again, Fox, you and I are used to now like plus R and BBCF loading times, which is I mean, it is unfair to Strive. Those are like 2D games, but it's like, click, boom, we're in the game. Let's go.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, no. Wait, no. That has nothing to do with the game loading, actually. The server connection shouldn't be as long as it is for Strive. Does that have anything to do with how long the game takes to load?
I don't know. Actually,
I think it does.
Loading times are more dependent on the amount of assets that have to be
Yeah, but
loaded.
like server connection times, are they dependent? Who cares? Anyways.
Who cares? Go on.
Okay, so of course I just mentioned a crossplay update. It's most likely going to come out before the second DLC fighter for season 2.
Yeah, I'm assuming so. At least the beta test, or maybe the beta test is definitely gonna happen before the character. But maybe the crossplay update itself is gonna come with the character as like a bigger patch.
Then there's going to be a slight balance patch in winter. And then they're going to have a new DLC character for next year with the stage. And then they're going to follow it up with another DLC with another stage.
So we're going to get Dizzy 3 times.
So this makes me think that they're going to follow a similar pattern as to Season 1. Because Jacko came out in August. And then Happy Chaos, I believe, came out
sadly
in November. I think it was November, right?
I don't know. Honestly, PTSD has made me forget.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I skipped him when I saw he was announced. I was not interested.
Honestly, Happy Chaos. When I saw him, I never really thought he'd be anything, and seeing him in game just makes me want to die. So it's fine.
Yeah, and then I believe we're gonna get the third character end of January, beginning of February, because that's when Baiken came out.
Which
and then
probably W release.
Yep, and then we're gonna end it off in March. Or wait, was it March? Am I high? I might be high. I'm thinking of Testament.
Testament. That was actually, it might have been March. Maybe.
Yeah, March. I was right.
Yeah, and then we get the huge drought before we get another character in August again. That'd be nice, actually. So we have yeah.
That's why I kind of think Dizzy won't be the next DLC. I think the next DLC will probably be someone a bit smaller. Because usually the characters who are more popular get stages. But even then, I still don't know if Dizzy's going to make it this season. Because I feel like the two characters who have the most likely chances of making it right now, most likely are Slayer and probably Jam.
Yeah, that's a fair point, but
because the character who comes out in November, I guarantee you is gonna be Sin.
I don't think it's gonna be Sin. It's gonna be Slayer.
No, because Slayer's gonna get a stage.
No,
because he's
Slayer's
popular.
He's not gonna get his own stage.
What makes you think that? The more popular,
just to fuck you, just to annoy you, actually. All right, great. SJ, who are you rooting for?
I don't care because I don't play Strive. Ha ha ha! Fuck you, bitches. I don't care.
Yeah.
I honestly do not care who comes out as long as it is if it's someone I find
SJ
cool.
really wants Dizzy.
Yeah, if Fox wants it, my homie's gonna be happy. Yeah, then I do want Dizzy. Yeah.
Yeah, and me wanting Dizzy is also just ignored, I guess. Yeah, great. Thank you. Fuck you, SJ.
Well, as soon as Dizzy drops, I'm gonna become a fucking annihilator.
Yeah. Let's see if you can beat my May, though.
I played day 2 Soul and I beat your May. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to say.
No, well, I don't care. Fuck you. Anyways, can we talk about...
Yeah.
SJ knows my Dizzy.
Exactly. And here's the thing. Fox and I, in almost all fighting games we play, we're always even skill. If I can beat your ass with day 3 Soul, he can beat your ass and beyond with his main.
Yeah, Probably. I mean, I don't really play the game too much anyways.
Great. Now we're bringing up the excuses. Do you think we fucking play that game?
Yeah.
Do you think I played that game? I played you after I played you after I played like 3+. Oh my god! Did he really just say we play plus R and that's why we're good?
Ben, how? What's your time on Steam that you've played Guilty Gear Plus R?
12 minutes.
Yeah. You have no room to talk about. Oh yeah, 12 minutes. Oh yeah, that's definitely enough time to see if I like a game.
Exactly. And even if you don't like it, that is not enough time for you to say our reason for being good in Strive is plus R, because those are two different fucking games.
Great. Anyways, so are we talking about the new character that came to Strive?
No, that's last. You fucking.
He said that like one time. Now I'm gonna need to cut it out two times.
Cut that
out. Face.
I mean, you don't need to cut this one out.
Dipshit. Anyways, Fox.
I'm going in chronological order. That came out last.
Exactly.
Me and SJ were there at the very end of EVO. Okay.
Now it makes sense. Because it's the last thing. All right, let's go.
Yeah, that's what chronological means. Fox.
Great.
Go ahead.
Great.
Okay. Anyways.
Hey, wait. Fuck. Okay. Just give me 1 second. That's why I'm so annoyed. I need my cocaine drink. Just 2 seconds.
Yeah.
We're never gonna end this episode.
This episode is gonna be our longest one yet.
I'm gonna piss while he's doing that.
Great. So you're just gonna leave me alone.
Yes.
Hello, lovely people. I have returned with my cocaine drink.
Yeah, so Fox has decided to take a piss.
Oh. Oh, he missed
Nice.
out. He missed out on my hello, lovely people. Goddamn.
Yeah, he did kind of miss out on that. But, funny thing, so, he left. I was just, I told him, are you just leaving me? And I hear very silently from, like, the back of the room, yes. Which was very hilarious to me.
Dude, I love Fox.
You know, if you can't tell, I'm a little tired today.
I couldn't tell.
Trying my best.
Hello, lovely people.
Hey, you did hear that? I love you.
Hey.
I always have my headset on.
No homo.
I could literally...
Oh, you're one of the creeps that keeps his headset on when he goes to the toilet.
No, he's just rich and he has wireless ones. If I had, I would keep mine on.
Okay, think of this. Would you want
Honestly, I'd still take them off.
Okay. Well, I just really don't like hearing myself in the toilet.
True.
Bring your phone. I don't know, watch videos. It's be normal.
Then again, I am a
I
psychopath.
watch videos when I'm not on Discord.
Here's the thing, and I'm the psychopath who goes to the bathroom without anything, complete silence. Yep.
Man, I just love sitting on the toilet and all I hear is...
You did bring your phone into the bathroom when we were on a Discord call.
Once, because I was in a VC and it was just going to be like convenient. 9 times out of 10, I do it like a psychopath in complete and utter silence. Also, Fox can confirm my bathroom is very echoey. Anyways, Fox.
It sounds like a fucking cathedral.
Shitting on the cathedral.
Dude,
I can imagine your
that.
entire bathroom is bigger than my house.
It is pretty big for a bathroom, I will admit. Yeah, it is a bit of a rich bathroom.
Do you have like a huge throne as a toilet?
I wish, but no.
That'd be crazy.
I'll do that once I'm older and I can afford it, because I am an asshole like that.
Nice.
All right. Anyways, next up was SNK's panel.
Oh yeah, SNK exists.
Yeah, SNK exists.
Yeah, and since you showed me what that is earlier, I am gonna not care about that.
That was a terrible game.
Yeah, and it was... I still think it was a joke from them.
Yeah.
Probably.
So, SNK announced crossplay for King of Fighters 15, which, I mean, good, but the game is almost practically dead because...
Did they fix the fucking matchmaking, though? Because if they didn't, then that changes nothing.
They didn't announce anything about that.
Great. So it does not change anything.
But hey, good news, crossplay for 2023.
Let's go. I mean, to be fair...
Does it have rollback?
Oh my god, it had rollback on launch. But to be fair, guys, crossplay is a bit underappreciated, because I will say, so Dragon Ball Fighter Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have said that in the past in the podcast that is one of my most favorite Dragon Ball games, and it is one of the best Dragon Ball games on the market right now. It's not that crazy of a fighting game though. It finally is going to get rollback, which means I would really like to play it. Also, especially since it's ArcSys rollback. It's not just any regular rollback. The problem with that is I can't buy it in Pakistan on Steam, but I can buy it due to weirdness that I don't want to get into on my PS4. And in fact, I have it on my PS4, which is why I have played it. And I'm like, I like it. Now, it doesn't have crossplay. So my friends who may or may not get it on PC, I wouldn't be able to play with. But if it did have crossplay, I would. So like crossplay is a pretty like respectable thing to have in your game. Not if your fucking matchmaking sucks and your game is dead.
I do gotta say, I found crossplay to be something like I found it very cool back when, and I know you guys dislike this game, back when Fortnite did it first, the first time, like, and made it actually popular. But nowadays, I do think it feels a lot like way too much just like a gimmick that games add to like, hey, look, we have crossplay now.
I just like explained how useful it is, and like
it is useful
and its necessity, and like it opens it up a lot. You know, I just told you a reason to have it.
Yeah,
and
fair.
You just said you don't care if it exists or not. That's because you don't have this problem. What about the other 100 of people that may or may not have this problem? Like me.
I'm not saying we don't need crossplay. I'm just saying I don't find it as special anymore as it was back when no game had it, except for, one.
So a thing.
I still haven't got to the second announcement
eventually,
of SNK. We're still not through this yet.
Just last thing. Eventually, rollback is not going to be a special thing anymore. So would you not care if it exists or not in a game? See?
Fair.
See?
All right.
Exactly my point. Anyways, Fox, go ahead.
All right. So the second SNK announcement, their big one, was that they were announcing rollback for Samurai Showdown.
Oh my god.
Oh,
what is Samurai Showdown?
Is that the game that Baiken's from, or am I stupid?
Yeah, that's
my
the game
god.
that's the game where they announced Baiken as DLC.
No. Fox, Ben just said, is that the game Baiken is from?
Is any game no, wait, I'm stupid.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What is my game?
No,
you know
wait.
where Baiken first showed up? You know where
it's Guilty Gear in the first. My bad.
Ever Guilty Gear.
Wait, then Baiken was in some other game. My bad.
Yes, Sam Showdown. It was in that game.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
As a DLC, not from the fucking Sam Show.
Yeah, no, my bad. I mixed that up. So yeah, Baiken
Darth Vader is my favorite Fortnite character.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Dude,
No,
Chun-Li is so cool in Fortnite.
I messed it up.
Yeah, we get it.
Other way around.
Dude, Ryu is my favorite Brawlhalla character.
Oh yeah.
All right, let me rephrase this.
Yes.
Is that the game that has Baiken as a DLC?
Yes.
All right, thank you. My bad.
You're welcome.
You stupid bastard. Anyway.
It's funny too because they announced Baiken as DLC right before Strive did. Okay. So next up was Skullgirls.
Well, I mean, it is kind of on brand that none of us had any thoughts about Sam Show getting rolled back because no one even plays that game. So I guess let's get to Skullgirls.
Wait. I do have one thought.
What?
Good on it getting rollback.
Yeah, everything deserves rollback. Anyways, Skullgirls.
Anyways, Skullgirls. Skullgirls, not Schoolgirls.
Still looks cool.
Yeah, so they announced the final DLC, which was probably the most obvious one, Mary, which I am very excited for.
Another female. God damn it. Give me more males. I have 2 males in my team. I need a third one.
Tiers.
I need a third one, dude. 3 characters, remember?
Who cares? You can play double.
I am sexist anyways.
But yeah, no shade on the developers of Skullgirls. I really like the game. I am not a huge fan of the DLC. but I'm not trying to throw shit on them because they went through a lot of trouble during their development. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. It's just my personal.
It's just not your thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I only like 2 characters from this DLC, which is Black Dahlia,
obvious
who just
reasons.
recently, and Mary because I liked her. And the first 2 DLC characters, Annie and Umbrella, I thought were. I can kind of understand Annie, but Annie was really uninteresting to me. Umbrella, on the other hand, made no sense to me because not really a big character in anyone's story, and also there's already a character who uses an umbrella.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. A live umbrella. She has a live umbrella, and that Guile-like character has a live umbrella as well. So it's like, okay. Because when I first saw Umbrella, I was like, doesn't that character already exist? Because I was also thinking of that MILF-like character who has an umbrella.
Like, whoa, wait, why are they trying to... They're downgrading.
Yeah, exactly.
Why are they releasing the same character again?
Like, literally, the entire DLC was lollies except for Black Dahlia.
True, which, I mean,
nice.
Black Dahlia, though.
The only lolly... Or, well, I don't know. Is Mary technically a lolly?
I don't know. If she looks like a kid, then she is a lolicon, and that's no go, no bueno.
Alright, so yeah, Mary is the only other character I liked.
Honestly,
Gotcha.
I do gotta say, I probably should play Skullgirls, because it looks really interesting to me. But
you don't play Schoolgirls.
Skullgirls.
You wanna play?
Oh, fuck you guys. Why is it always me? Why am I getting bullied?
Because you're the monkey in the middle.
Dude, look at it. Even Discord puts you in the middle in the call.
It's because of my name. That's
Discord
the reason.
knows. Discord knows.
Oh, actually, I can change that. I'll just put a 1 in front of my name, or any I'll just put a hashtag in front of my name, and boom,
I
I'm
hope
at the
it doesn't change.
No, I don't want to do that. Oh, it would change though. Yeah, that's how Discord works. It just sorts you by by alphabetical order.
Changing your name to not be in the middle of the call is the biggest middle monkey thing a person can do.
Honestly, I didn't care about being here. It's really nice to be in between you guys. Like, it's uncomfortable.
Okay, you're making it weird now. Fox?
I know. All right, that's gone.
Are we continuing?
Yep.
Yes.
We do have a
Alright.
podcast episode that we're doing.
So next up is a big announcement. Multiverse Season 1 roadmap.
Yeah, I care.
I do too,
'Cause-
especially when they didn't let anyone in the Asian continent download it. Very good.
They announced 2 characters. You know those 2 characters?
Bugs
I wonder.
Bunny.
Rick and Morty.
Oh.
Hey.
Separate characters.
Finally.
Yay.
Yep, it'll be a DLC, I think, or it might just be like a free DLC or something like that.
As you can tell, we love platform fighters.
Yeah, the only platform fighter that I've actually kind of cared for was Smash Bros.
Everyone. Literally everyone.
I didn't even care about that. Platform fighters, not my thing at all whatsoever. But as I have said in the past, the character design, all that shit, pretty good. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I've already done that in previous episodes. What I will say, though, not cool of them to let the Asian people not download it. Very uncool. Very uncool.
Like, by the way, I've played Multiverses a bit. My roommate really likes it, and he doesn't usually play fighting games, so I guess good on him.
Makes sense.
Platform fighters, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Baby
We're superior,
games.
right?
No, I'm not hating on platform fighters. This is not my thing.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, besides, the best platform fighter is Digimon Arena 2.
Digimon is good.
For the PlayStation 2.
It's Brawlhalla, but like the shitty alpha version of it.
Funny enough, I do have that game. That's why I said it.
I see.
Nice. All right. On to the
even better fighting game, Sonic Fighters.
Oh, hell yeah.
Do you know
Literally the
that
best
game?
fighting game.
That one's actually pretty fun because it's like goofy.
Yeah.
It's like goofily bad. And it has Sniper, or what's his name?
Sniper Monkey.
Weed?
Sniper,
What?
Sniper the Weasel, or something like that. He's like the purple character with the cowboy hat.
Yeah.
I love him.
I do know what you're talking about. Which also brings me. There was also another platform fighters which was looked a bit cool, and I did fuck around with it. It was like, I think, PlayStation All Stars. I don't know. Is that what it's called?
No idea.
It is PlayStation All Stars. It is PlayStation All Stars. I know what I'm talking about.
All right, guys. I know this is almost off topic, but while you were speaking of Sonic, I just remembered something real quick.
Yeah.
So you remember the Sonic movie, right?
Which one?
No,
One or
'cause I
two?
have dementia.
The original.
I do.
Fuck you.
I do remember.
Finally. By the way, last episode, Fox didn't have anything special. Fox now has dementia.
Oh yeah.
The lore expands.
The plot has thickened.
All right. So what I was saying is the
What were you
original
saying?
Sonic movie. Yeah, the original Sonic
What
movie.
were you saying?
It's
were
funny
you
when you
saying?
do it twice. Any more than that. All right, so the original Sonic movie. You remember how shitty it looked before they updated it, right?
Yeah.
So what if they had both versions from the start and they just showed everyone that trailer, so it got a lot of hype because of people complaining about it.
There's already been people debunking that, saying that that's not what happened, because
It would be cool, though.
they made merchandise with that version of Sonic. They made a statue. There's literally a picture of them making a statue of that version of Sonic.
I want
can't-
that. I want that in my room. Not when I sleep.
Yeah, no, you're gonna wake up having a cold sweat. You're gonna look in the corner of your room, seeing the fucking deformed Sonic.
You're just gonna see Sonic while Sonic stares straight into your soul.
Nah. You're a pussy. If you're brave enough, you would sleep with that statue.
No, if you're brave,
the
you'd
bed.
sleep. No, if you're brave, you'd sleep in the middle of your room, no bed, all doors open, all windows open, all lights off, with
Just
that thing.
that statue.
Yeah, just Sonic.
What with no bed either? So on the floor?
Yes.
Yeah, if you're a real man. That way, if there's an alligator, it crawls in and you can tackle it when you're sleeping.
And also, when turning off the light, it is vital that you don't run up the stairs. Only, like real man, we turn off the light at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah.
And slowly walk up. So
Also,
we get,
since we're very
No, if you're a real man, you turn off the lights and jump down the stairs.
Okay. We are very derailed from the original topic, but before we go back, since I am the host, I get privilege. Today is Pakistan's Independence Day, and now Google has the Pakistan flag instead of the two O's. Just a random thing. Anyways, I don't care about my country. Back to the actual topic.
It doesn't have it for me. They must not
Yeah,
like it.
it's only for
also
me, of
doesn't
course.
have it for me.
Of course it's only for me. Of course, dude. They don't do it for
no
the
one
entire
cares
world.
about Pakistan.
No one cares about. I don't care. I want to leave this country. Help. If you can help me get out of this country, do it. I mean, I'm not in danger. YouTube lords.
Send money.
YouTube lords, it's a joke.
Send money.
YouTube lords, I'm not in
Just
danger.
email someone saying you're a Nigerian prince.
Not for legal reasons, I'm not in danger. But I would prefer to leave this country, yeah.
He
Anyways.
says as a gun is pointing to the back of his head.
But yeah, yeah, fuck.
So yeah,
back to
this is
the
actually
actual
the
topic.
last episode. SJ suddenly got missing.
Oh, wait, no, don't. Dude, monetize
was
my
a joke.
death. Why would that be the last episode? Make
Yeah, do
like,
it. Let's do a J station.
Yeah, make
And
a
not
new one
end
on
up in
like
jail.
me. Let's get away with it. Anyways, okay, so back to the actual topic now, please.
All right. So, Bandai Namco had a small little panel
That's very tiny.
where they announced that Dragon Ball FighterZ was not only going to be coming out for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, but it was also going to have rollback for every version of the game.
Hell yeah, but hell no, because I can't buy it.
Yeah.
Wait, Dragon Ball Fighter. Didn't we talk about that last episode about how it didn't have rollback, and do you really want rollback in it?
No, we didn't say we really want rollback in it. We were just talking about how it doesn't have rollback and it's still alive. How, which our answer or our theory was the IP is too strong.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Which is sad. I'll get into why it's sad that the IP is so strong at the end of the podcast.
Want to know why I remember it so accurately? Because I'm the fucking editor. Anyways.
All right. Anyways, SNK had another panel.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
And they announced the final team DLC, Team Samurai, which includes, I don't know how to say their names.
Great! I love
That was
it.
an awkwardly long pause.
Okay, everyone's gonna hate me if they're a fan of King of Fighters. Hao Maru,
Gotcha.
Nakaruru, and Dolly Dagger.
Yeah, I don't care about that series.
I don't care about that series.
They also revealed the first 2 characters of season 2. Which revealed to be Shingo Yabuki and Kim Kafwan.
Gotcha.
All right.
Yeah, I'm probably mispronouncing their names, but who cares?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Who cares?
they'll be released in early 2023. Not the final DLC team, but the 2 characters.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and since I know we're all big SNK King of Fighters fans, I know we have a lot to say about it, right?
Yep.
What's your opinion?
We do. I don't care.
Good for them.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Move on. Let's move on.
The only King of Fighters game I liked was 13.
SNK Heroines? Oh.
No, KOF 13.
Gotcha.
Or Capcom versus SNK.
Because I will say
they need to make a collection for Capcom versus SNK.
Yeah,
and then they bring it out
those.
exclusively on arcade machines.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You screw everyone over.
Great. You have a CVS or thing too, but yeah, it's also only on arcade cabinets. Fuck you.
Nice.
Oh wait, we're not done with SNK. Oh crap.
Shit. Fuck.
I mean, I'm so glad. I care so much about this series. I want to talk even more about it. Hit us with it.
But what is it?
The last one is big. So they announced that a brand new Fatal Fury / Garo.
Oh,
Is it Garu?
Garo.
Is it
Yeah, Garo.
Garo has been officially greenlit, and it started production.
So, surprising.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
I wanna let everyone know that there has not been a Garo game since
The original Garo, yeah. But here's the thing. Now I'm going to tell you a very surprising thing. As we said, we are not SNK fans. We don't have much. I have some stuff to say about this because Garo Mark of the Wolves, the original, which as you said, there hasn't been any other Garo game since then, is the only SNK game that I like. And not only do I like it, I absolutely love that game, right? And the reasoning for it is that it had a huge role in me getting into arcade and fighting games in the first place as a kid, right? So the nostalgia just boosts it up to like 11 on how much I like the game. And I was very okay, so Danny, a friend of ours, said like, guys, there's going to be Garo. And I was like, no, the fuck there's not going to. Because I actually got excited. Like I really got excited. But as you can tell, I'm using past tense. Yeah, the thing is it's probably going to be 3D models. So yeah, I don't care.
Well, at least.
But could you imagine if they don't?
Dude, that would
models?
be my dream. I would sell 2 kidneys, both of my kidneys.
The only game that has successfully went from 2D to 3D is Mortal Kombat and Guilty Gear.
Yeah,
because Guilty Gear shades it in such a way that makes it almost look 2D, and Mortal Kombat isn't trying to go outlandish with their character designs.
Yeah.
They're trying to stay very realistic as much as they can.
Yeah. Which is why it doesn't look weird there either.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all the other games, Street Fighter.
Yeah, few. Oh, don't even remind me, man.
That's why if they were to make another Darkstalkers Marvel vs. Capcom game, I want it to be 2D.
Yeah, and that's the most disappointing part, because it's probably going to be 2.5D.
Yeah, I want it as either sprites or 2.5D or purely 2D animated, like Schoolgirls.
Oh, gotcha. And even if it is 2.5D, be cell shaded how it is with Arxis games.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If they make a new Darkstalkers games, I'd really, if not the sprites, I'd want Arxis to make cell shaded.
Yeah, which is
Arxis characters always look good.
Dude, a Darkstalkers made by Arxis would be phenomenal.
the dream. Yeah.
Like, as much as we love the sprites, I'd really like to see a good, well-made 2.5D model.
Yeah,
for
because
Morgan and Cianco and Felicia.
Yeah, exactly. Because I only hate on 3D models when they're not done like Arxis. So if it is just Arxis, then I don't mind.
I think if they were to do that, this is like fan theory time. But if they were to do that, they're obviously going to do some form of DLC. And I think the DLC would most likely be Pyron, Lilith, and Jeddah as 3 of them.
I see it, yeah.
Because those characters didn't really come out until... Pyron was the main villain in the first Darkstalkers game, but he wasn't playable until later on.
Gotcha.
Oh, also, Fox, I know it's completely off topic, but you know what SJ and me recently found out?
What did we recently find out? I want to know.
Did I have dementia?
You probably don't
Remember. Yeah.
Yeah. Fox, it turns out you sound normal when we put you on 1.7 speed.
I don't know what he's talking about, Fox. I was not there.
On the YouTube videos, you were literally there.
Not there.
I was literally there.
La la. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, we were just searching for a clip, SJ, from episode 5, and then I put it on 1.5 speed because I wanted to go through the video faster. And then I was like, holy shit, Fox sounds normal. And you were like, yeah.
So you think I should talk slower?
One of my cousins got a buzz cut and he looks so punchable.
That's
Anyways,
cut for you.
Let's stop going off topic and let's go back to EVO.
Yeah, apparently I need to talk slower.
No, you need to talk. You don't need to talk Fox. Okay, forget what Ben says, okay? Fox,
Yeah, just keep on
talk
talking
how you
how you
talk,
usually
okay,
do.
my homie? We got you. I got
Alright,
you.
well, up next, Bandai Namco had another thing.
Oh, they did?
They announced that Tekken 7 was going to release some additional developer support as a as well as a new battle update, which should be coming out August 17th. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be before this podcast episode releases, but that's kind of exciting.
And
Wait, does Tekken 7 currently have rollback?
it has rollback in the sense that Street Fighter has rollback, so yes and no.
I see. Anyways, who cares? Tekken 7, it's done.
That's great. I guess,
Which is great.
Tekken.
I have wanted to get back into Tekken for so long because that is the fighting game I have played the most, period. A fucking decade, my dude.
Honestly,
But that's
whenever
not where-
I look at Tekken, I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, great. I don't care about your opinion. You already don't play any fighting game that I play. It's not like I care if you would play Tekken or not.
Fair.
I care if Fox likes it or not. I mean, even if he doesn't, I just love Tekken so much, man. Tekken is my most favorite fighting game. 3D. My most favorite 3D fighting game.
That's not the last update that they announced. The last thing they dropped was a brief shot of a very high quality picture of Kazuya.
Yep, I remember that.
And so this is most likely a teaser for something big. I would put a safe bet on Tekken 8.
Exactly.
But it could be something else.
Here's the reason for it's definitely not Tekken 7. That's just obvious because Kazi already fucking exists in that game. But it's either Tekken 8 or it's definitely an other project that is what's the word? That is
Tekken related.
different from Tekken 7.
Bro, no, they're just announcing that they're gonna remake Tekken 7.
If they put rollback in it, I'll do it,
Actually,
because
wait.
here's the thing you guys
Do you know
don't
what they
realize.
could do?
Yeah.
You know how they started the shot with Tekken 1?
Yeah.
It could be a remaster of Tekken 1 too.
No, here's the thing.
That'd be sick.
Here's
I
the
would
thing.
play that.
No, guys, here's the thing. You guys don't realize about Tekken series is that the Tekken 1 to 7 is more like... So, you know how Guilty Gear Strive, that season patch thing happened and it kind of changed the game a lot, but it's still the same game, right?
Yeah.
That's basically Tekken series, period. So Tekken 1 to Tekken 2 isn't necessarily a different game. It's just different mechanics are added more, etc., etc., which is why I can say that I played that game for a decade, because if you played Tekken 3 and you were really good, chances are you will play Tekken 7 and you'll be really good.
Yeah, fair.
Basically, the same game is released every day. Every day. But basically...
Yeah, we're already on Tekken 3688.
But basically...
Welcome back to Tekken 4,357,000.
Here's the thing. Think of Tekken... you guys already know about a series that is like that, which is King of Fighters.
Yeah.
So
And
think
so
that,
they
but
ruined it
Tekken.
from 13 to 14.
They did. Tekken has yet to ruin
Well,
it.
actually, sadly, 13 was already had some problems.
Yeah. But no shit, that
I never
13
liked
is like...
King of Fighters.
King of Fighters 13 is up there for like the most beautiful sprites in a fighting game. Like, it's up there.
Leona and Mai.
Yeah. Anyways, that's Tekken 8 or Tekken. That is a thing that I'm very excited for.
teaser.
I'm pretty sure both of you don't have much to say about it, though.
Depending, I'm gonna watch the trailer and maybe I'll give Tekken a shot. But,
I'll play it if Eliza's in it.
I'm pretty sure he's gonna play a May equivalent. Fuck me. Anyways.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I won't
Fox.
play the
Next
panda.
thing.
So the next thing was where I kind of watched the Street Fighter tournament.
Yeah.
Holy shit. It might be like a footsie fighting game, which is not exactly my favorite. The last match was so close, and I was really rooting for the guy who lost, because he had such an upcoming from where he was, because he started from the losers bracket.
Oh,
holy.
And he made it all the way to the final match.
Gotcha.
And
Dude, if
it's
he
like
won...
he was going smoothly, undefeated, no problem. And the last 5 matches were so close. It was literally like the dead last match. They both won 2 matches, and it all came down to the last match.
Damn. Dude,
Yeah.
that if
Honestly-
he won, that would be the hypest thing. Because it would be such a thing. Like, started from the bottom and boom, still won. That would be so great.
I mean, obviously not as hype as that one time when in EVO someone parried
Diago parried.
a super, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
I know.
could you
was
imagine me in a tournament playing Baiken and Strive and just ending the last match with a parry as they're throwing out a super?
I mean, I
That
am
would
still
be cool.
aspiring to eventually be in the scene of fighting game. I still aspire to be in the
Honestly,
scene. You don't need to win to be
would
in
be
the
funny.
scene, man. I'd still aspire to be in a tournament one day.
But do you know how funny that would be if you just see me playing and then you just see the super come out and you just
Yeah.
see me input parry?
That would be great.
Dude, I did that so much to one guy, to one
Yeah.
Axel player who was like a celestial level. He was
Fuck
he was
him.
level 2000, and I parried at least 10 different moves.
Dude,
And
those
I
Axels are virgins because they're playing Strive Axels. They haven't played any other Guilty Gear act that they deserved. They deserved that.
He tried zoning me out, but I don't know how I managed to get in every single time and parry him. The very last round was the way the very end of the match ended was with when he threw out his super, and I was right in his face, oh, buddy, you messed up.
He deserved that.
I see my parry connect. He keeps using that one super that's not the time stop.
Oh yeah, Sickle Storm, where it's the big giant fire thingy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it was the easiest like every one of those supers that has a startup animation is extremely easy to parry for me.
You could just react. You don't even need to think about it.
Yeah, but it was really funny because I just see Baiken grab Axel and throw him to the ground.
Here's
Yes.
He didn't realize that he was playing Strive. I've seen a lot of players like that. They don't realize that they're playing Guilty Gear games. They try to play them like footsies. Like, the moment he decided to zone you out with an Axel, he made his mistake.
Yeah, I was going to say something, but I forgot that's for the end of the podcast.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
All right. So Capcom had an announcement clearly after the tournament, and they revealed Kimberly, which is a newcomer to the Street Fighter series. Oh. She looks very fun to play.
She does.
I'm very interested. And then they ended off the trailer with the revelation of Juri, who is a all-time fan favorite. I am kind of like surprised that they didn't announce Ken. Like, I want to know what's happening to Ken. I mean, we already know kind of what's happening.
Yeah, unfortunate stuff is happening to my boy.
Like, I'm weird because I kind of like the new Ken.
I don't understand it either. Why do you like him that way?
I'm still saying they should unannounce Ken.
Here's the thing.
Just have him die.
Someone, it's probably because of my history with depression, which is why I don't like seeing Ken like that. It's probably because I've been through that stuff. It's like I don't want to see another one, even if it's fictional.
I would find it very funny if they just unannounced him.
No, I would be very sad. I would be just sad. I know it's a joke. I know you're making a joke, but I would be just sad. Ken thing just makes me sad, man. It's just
let's get some positive energy back in here. What else is there?
Whoa, Fox? Okay, so that was it for Street Fighter 6 announcements, but I'm going to kind of talk about the leaked roster, which everyone knows about.
I think even I have seen it.
Yeah, here, I'll stream it for us.
Surprisingly enough, I have not seen it, actually.
What? How have I seen it and you're not? I don't even like Street Fighter.
I'm not really hip with the kids.
So, I am someone who's always liked Cammy. I've liked Cammy a lot. Mm-hmm. When I saw this, I was like, wait, that's Cammy? I was like, she looks she looks good, but it's just like very drastic. It was a big change.
Then again, they all look very different.
They're all more mature, except people are saying that Guile looks like he was aged down.
True.
Like he got younger.
Another thing I will say about this series is that I may or may not be interested in it just because like it's very obviously a spiritual successor to Third Strike. Mm-hmm. Which both of you haven't played it. Just take my word for it. No. It's the spiritual successor to it. Just take my word for it.
Okay, so there's 5 characters right here that I'm showing you that I am definitely going to play when this comes out. Mm-hmm. I want you guys to guess.
Cammy, Chun-Li, Juri, Kimberly. I can't tell the last one, though.
Wait,
no, AKI.
Before you reveal, don't reveal it.
AKI,
don't reveal it yet, Fox.
AKI, and maybe Lily too. Yeah, there you go.
Right. Before you reveal it, I'm gonna guess too, alright? So first off, Kimberly, obviously. If there's a new character, you gotta play them. Then, Juri, I think that's... Juri.
Yeah, we get it.
AKI, Mimi, and... now, who's the last one? Yeah, Cammy. Alright.
I gotta say, Ben was closer.
Gotcha.
Hell yeah.
So, the 5 characters I'm most interested in are Cammy, Juri, Mimi, Aki, or AKI, and Ken.
Oh, I was one off.
Oh, the only reason I didn't mention Mimi because I didn't know that that's a female. I thought that's a dude.
You said Chun-Li. You both guessed Kimberly, and also SJ mentioned Lily for whatever reason.
You said there's one more. I'm like, probably the last female left. I don't know.
Honestly, I expected Kimberly. Like, I just was like, yeah, it's definitely gonna be Kimberly. I
was very confident in
ones.
Cammy, Jury, Kimberly, and AKI. The rest was just shooting darts at nothing.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are the characters I want to play. Anywho, oh wait, I should probably.
Yes, I was about to say, you don't want to spoil us with the...
Anyways, on to the next thing.
Alright, so, this last one is very kind of special.
Wait, are we going to the last thing now?
Yep, this is the very last thing. So I messaged SJ at it was 12 a.m. for me. I was like, hey SJ, do you want to watch the ArcSys stuff? And it's like, sure. And so we hop on stream. Before the tournament even starts, they make an announcement.
Oh.
And as we see, it starts with a yo-yo.
Yep.
And me and SJ, since we played a lot of Plus R, we both immediately knew who it was.
Yep.
And then we got revealed the new character design and gameplay for Bridget.
Yup.
And I was very excited because Bridget was one of my favorite characters from Plus R. But when I saw Bridget's design, I was very taken out of the moment. I think SJ knew that too, because yay, bro.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, I'm understanding what's happening right now with Fox.
All right. I also have something to say about Bridget. Now, I knew about Bridget just from a tiny bit of the lore, but I didn't really, since I haven't really played anything but Strive, didn't really know too much. But I love Bridget's design in the new game. I think it looks just very cool.
You see, I just don't like it because I like the original design a bit more, because it was it was a lot more different than the other characters' designs. And two, Bridget's design is almost 1-to-1 with May's design.
Yeah, exactly. They look very similar. Very.
Now that you say that, yeah. They do actually kind of.
Every character looks very different, and then there's May and Bridget looking like the same character, different font.
The thing is,
even Venom and Zato have big differences.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I do gotta say, I do find Bridget's design to look very cute, which I do not find May's design cute. I just find May's design to be like the only reason I picked May as a main is not because I thought she looked nice. The only reason I was like, oh, big anchor, I'm gonna take this one. That was legit my reasoning.
Yeah, and so a couple hours after they showed gameplay footage, or what her
the starter guide thing that
inputs.
they tell you, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, I'm glad they keep the yo-yo. And then they talk about how it's an auto thing. It's like,
yep.
Manual was the best option for
exactly
Bridget setups.
And Roger is completely gone.
Nearly. The only moves he's in is that one dive attack, the command grab, which is a new move, and the heavy slash super.
Yeah,
and
but here's the thing. I still say he's completely gone because he's present in the visuals of those movements, or those moves, movements. What the fuck is wrong with me? The entire mechanic of Roger with the yo-yo, gone. He's only present visually in 3 moves, right? 2, which even if he wasn't there, the moves would still be the same. 1 is just a super, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also back to the design of Bridget. The biggest reason I hated Bridget's new design is because I love the nun aesthetic. Now, Bridget definitely still has remnants of the nun attire.
Yeah.
But she has a jacket now, baggy clothes, which
Is
almost
anything but none like.
Yeah, which in Strive, every character, well, no, not every, but a lot of characters have baggy clothes, which I absolutely, I do not like it, because it's like, it's not so much like the design, the actual look, it's more of like, these guys are supposed to be fighting.
Yep.
Why baggy clothes is the last thing you want when you're fighting.
Yeah. Look at the Street Fighter cast, right? They are very bulky. They look very bulky. Not baggy, though. Baggy and bulky, very different things.
Like, even like Ryu's, or Ryu and Ken's, uniform. I don't know the exact name for it. So
Yeah. Clothes, just outfit.
Yeah, they're not like tight.
Yeah.
But they're not baggy.
Yeah, they're like normal sized, How if a person that size would wear a jacket, it's just that size instead of being like 2 sizes larger,
I do gotta say, I prefer the look of the characters in Strive.
Another thing is that Fox and I, both of us, have similar thoughts on the designs of Strive and older games, is that we both prefer older more than the newer ones. And the only new ones we do prefer are the ones that aren't necessarily baggier, they're just different.
Well, the ones we like are almost exactly the same, because look at Potemkin. His design is exactly the same as Exerd. Then you have Zato. His design, no, it was changed for Zato just a bit. It made it look more like a combat suit.
True.
But it's still tight.
Like, it looks more tactical now. It's still the same thing.
Yeah, and Milia, I gotta say, I'm not a huge fan of like how she physically looked, like her face. I'm not a big fan of what her face looks like in the game. I like her attire. I think the attire is very nice, but I just think she looks very different from the other Milias.
All right, so I do gotta say, I always found Potemkin and Zato to look, at least in comparison to the others in the cast, to look a little boring to me personally. But yeah, I do agree on Milia. She looks
because different. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, because in Exerd she had a pointy chin, so it's like she was slender. She's supposed to be an assassin. Now, I'm not trying to throw shade on that or anything, but it's just my preference on what she looks like.
I do like Strive's design of Milia. I think it's very cool.
Here's the thing, Fox. Everyone in Strive looks, and now
chubbier.
No, yeah, exactly. And you'll understand when I'll say this with the complete sentence. They look slower, and the game is slower.
Yeah.
It does not help the fact that the game is also slower. Meanwhile, they look slower. It's just feels like I'm moving through tar when I'm playing Strive.
I do prefer that speed, though.
Also,
very heavy game.
Also, another thing is like the camera is extremely zoomed in.
Yeah, I hate that. That is literally my biggest complaint in terms of visuals with Strive.
Honestly, when I played, what was it, Plus R? Plus R. When I played
first
that,
12 minutes.
Yeah. What I disliked was how far zoomed out
That's
it was.
That's the thing. People like you and Egg, when I say that, I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying people like you and Egg, whose first game is Strive, right, Fox?
Yeah.
They think, and you, I'm talking to both of you, they think that this is the standard, right? Strive, which, as everyone in the FGC knows, it's very much an exception of a game, right? The type of gameplay it has within the series and within the studio that is Arxis, very much an exception. It having a dash macro, very much an exception. Even DNF doesn't have it. Even then Arxis were like, you know what? Let's don't put that shit in this. And it being too zoomed out, not a very normal thing. I would say DNF is more zoomed out than Strive, isn't it? Right, Fox?
Yeah, I think
DNF is more zoomed out.
Yeah.
DNF is surprisingly, not in terms of mechanics, but visually, or well, no, not really visually either, but it's more on the lines with Exerd.
Yeah, it looks more similar to how most it looks similar to the standard of how fighting games look.
It still is not a good game.
Of course it's not. It's a very shitty fighting game in my opinion. But it has the standard fighting game look, which when I bought Strive, right? I was new to 2D fighting games. I was not new to the fighting game community or fighting games period. I played a decade of Tekken, and Tekken is arguably more zoomed in. All 3D games are more zoomed in relative to the standard of 2D fighting games. And even I was like, holy shit, why it looks like I'm looking at the game through a magnifying glass.
Yeah, Guilty Gear Strive was the first like kind of 2D fighting game that I played since Darkstalkers.
Same here with me with my older fighting games.
Like, as someone who hasn't really ever been like a big fan of fighting games except for Strive, I think Strive just captured what I wanted from it. Obviously, the dash macro, I'm just in love with the dash macro myself, and
easy mode.
Yeah, I'm not even ashamed to admit it. I like the dash macro because I hate having to push forward twice especially since I play an analog stick because I hate myself.
Oh my god, Fox!
See, I use an Xbox controller, and not even I have committed the sin of using an analog stick.
Two things. One, analog sticks. Two, charge inputs with fucking analog sticks.
Oh, they feel so much better.
Fox.
Trust me. It's so
charge inputs feel so much better on analog stick than oh my god.
Now, when I tell you that I play my race,
more precise.
Now, when I tell you, guys, when I tell you that I play my racing game on D-pad, you're gonna be livid.
Well, that is a different thing. You play Trackmania. That's not a racing game.
I don't care for racing games, so I don't care.
Ice, to be precise.
Oh wow, great!
Precise.
We really really care about that.
Yeah,
but right. Bridget.
And anyways, let's get back to Bridget.
Yeah.
So I played with Bridget for a little bit. I do like her. Oh yeah, wait. I should talk about the lore. They completely changed who Bridget was supposed to be. And plus R, like
very
the whole
hesitant
thing.
to say anything. I'm very hesitant to even utter a single word.
I'm not trying to be.
I know.
I'm not gonna be mean about it, but it's just like.
I was a little bit not offended, a little bit like. I thought at first, I think we all know what we're talking about. At first, I was like, why? But now I'm just like, I guess I just accepted it.
But okay, yeah, Fox.
Let me just talk about what I was gonna say about Bridget's lore. So in Plus R, Bridget was born a twin brother, and where they were from, it was always believed that twin brothers were always bad luck. So they were made to wear and act more like a girl.
Yeah.
And that the whole thing of Bridget was trying to kind of prove themselves that, this this supposed curse or bad luck thing, whatever, wasn't true. But in Strive, all of a sudden, and it was in Strive's ending where, you didn't complete you went through it and had to restart once.
No, I think it's just performing worse than you should. Like, struggling, I guess. But whatever it is, like, there is an ending.
Yeah, and the ending is, she says that she's a girl, which I have no problem with. The only problem I have with is the character's history.
Yep.
And also in a different ending, like, apparently they say they're a boy, but I'm not gonna use that in my argument.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I didn't mind it when Testament, came out as they, them. I thought that was very cool.
I think it's just a natural progression.
Yeah, and also Testament never had any sort of history or lore saying
related
otherwise.
To their... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but Bridget had very deep lore and a very deep history with that.
Yeah, you could say
So-
it's a very big part of their entire character motivation period to be in the games to begin with, which that's your entire thing, Fox, right?
And also, like, like with other characters, like let's say Astolfo,
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I love.
like they dress up as a girl,
yeah,
but they identify as a boy. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
and I love Astolfo for a reference, just a
Yeah.
thing.
we all love Astolfo.
Exactly, everyone loves. But
How can you dislike a Astolfo?
But that was your 2 cents on the thing. Now I am gonna end the episode after I give my 2 cents. But my 2 cents on this thing is pretty similar to Fox. The thing is, yes, their lore is that they were born, or she. We refer to them. I was in testament
Yes,
mode.
it is.
Her lore. Lore is that she was born as a twin with a twin brother. They were both brothers, right? Same gender twins. And the lore is if in their village or in her village, if there's same gender twins, it is said to be bad luck, and one of them, or I think both of them, gets killed, right? And their parents or her parents did not want that, right? So her parents brought her up as a female, but she never identified as a female, right? And the entire character motivation, and we know what that is. That's literally the drive of a character to exist, is their character motivation. And her entire character motivation was to become a bounty hunter, right? Come back with a lot of riches, right? And disprove the fact that, or the myth that this is a bad luck, right? So she identifies as a boy. Whenever someone calls her a female, she corrects them, right? She never identified as a female. Neither did she ever had too much of an, like, it was a part of her identity, but it wasn't necessarily, shadowed as like a thing that she wants to be, like voluntarily. And so she becomes a bounty hunter, and that's why she's in the games to begin with, right? She does come back with riches, which is her lore in Strive now, how they explain it. She does come back with to the home with the riches, right? And the myth is busted, right? People do not think of it as a bad luck anymore. But now turns out that Bridget actually identifies for being like that for so long, identifies with her identity as a female, even though that was never a part of it. She was never confused with her gender. If it was implied, that would be a very different thing. And I want to make it clear again, I'm not transphobic, right? This is not about being trans. I'm just strictly talking about the lore.
I'd have sex with Testament.
Exactly. I'd have sex with...
Understandable.
I would have sex with
straight.
someone... Yeah, I would have sex with someone who is like Bridget but older, not Bridget. Bridget looks like a kid, but that was her entire like character motivation. And then in Strive, it's like, nope, she identifies as a female, which is weird because one, I'm pretty sure the Japanese
kind of denies
it
kind
ruins
of denies what she's done.
the fucking lore. It ruins the plot, if you could say. And I'm pretty sure the Japanese side of things, I don't know, but I one of my friends, which I guess I haven't checked it myself, but one of my friends told me that the Japanese side of the fans is not too happy with the trans change. Similar to some of us who are not happy with it just because of low reasons. Again, want to make that clear. Which is weird because they went with Bridget for their fan base in Japan. They ignored the rest, right? Who were not saying Bridget at all. But then they went and did this, right? And one would assume to appease to this side of the audience, right?
Yeah.
Which is weird because if you cared about them, why wouldn't you just go with their characters then? But you didn't. So you kind of like did a 50-50 split between both sides, right? And the thing is, you can't really talk about it in a intellectual manner because most people are going to do what they have been doing in the history of Twitter, call you transphobic. And as Fox said with Testament before, is that when Testament changed their pronouns to, well, they, them, it was a very different thing because one, it wasn't a part of their lore. It wasn't too significant to what pronoun they used. It wasn't even mentioned by them. I'm pretty sure they didn't even care.
Also, it kind of is the natural progression.
Yeah, that is what I was about to say, that since they are not a human, right? They are a part or a full gear. I don't know if they're a part or full, but they are a gear, right? So it actually makes sense for them to be they. Like, in my opinion, they is better than he for them, you know? Like, that makes that makes a lot of sense. But then the Bridget case makes zero fucking sense. But now I am fine with it. I'm not transphobic. Please don't kill me.
So, anyways, wait, no, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna let you end the episode just yet.
I'm not. I am not literally not. I want to add something myself to it. All right, I've been waiting for the last 9 minutes to add this. All right, I don't like. I think. So first off, I also gotta say that I don't want to get canceled on Twitter for this. I'm not transphobic. I don't think that it's a bad thing. I just think that Arxis
sounds like something a transphobic person would say.
It is supposed to be an intellectual conversation about a series that we love and about its lore. No shade at the trans community.
I love reading in a fighting game lore.
Yeah, I just feel like Arxis did this in order to appeal to the Western audience more.
So it's my fault.
Exactly.
But like with Testament, they already had a perfectly good. Can we call it trans since it's they, them?
They don't identify as trans. That would be non-binary, you fucking idiot.
Yeah,
now you're definitely getting fucked with by the trans community, dude. Now you fucked up.
Alright, I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not the most
dude,
knowledgeable.
it's a joke. They get it. They get it.
Alright, I just don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah, no, I just feel like it was more of a marketing thing for the West, since, you know, characters like that are often more popular. And it seemed to have worked because in Germany, some articles in non-fighting game related, like video game, just booklets and news sites have even talked about this, which they usually never talk about fighting games. So, just saying.
Talk about what? Testament or Bridget?
Bridget,
which was also my exact point, that they did it to appeal to the Western side of their audience, which I already explained why I think that's weird.
Yeah.
But anyways, Fox, you wanted to say something.
I want to say a couple things so we don't end this episode off controversial. First thing is, I'm going to talk about the least important thing, colors. For season 2, the season 2 pass, they're like, oh yeah, you get 4 additional characters, 2 additional stages, and additional colors. Now what that usually means is you get more colors. Do you know what we got? We got the same colors we got from season 1 for season 2 characters, even though the ones for season 1 were colors for everyone.
Yep.
And then okay, we'll throw in a little extra something. Here's 12. Which is literally just the ultimate edition for Guilty Gear Strive for PS5 and PS4 players. So it's like,
it's not even special.
It's not special at all. Plus, I mean, you could also just mod the game.
Every character had that PS5 color as a mod.
Yeah, but it's also nice just having extra colors. I was really hoping for like colors 12 through like, I don't know, 12 through 16 or 17.
Yeah, so beyond the ones we already have.
For everyone.
Exactly.
Why what I thought. Why would I pay money for colors that was already included for everyone in season 1?
That's very stupid.
Because not only is that, but let's look at it this way. Each character on their own costs $7 each.
Yeah.
The season pass is supposed to be a cheaper way of purchasing all the characters at the same time. The season pass costs $25. So let's just think about it logically. If each character costs about $7, but it's cheaper for season pass, it would probably be $20.
Yeah.
Because the additional colors mean absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Because they're literally the same colors we got plus 1 for only Bridget so far. No one else. Right. No, you actually have to pay $20 to get the ultimate colors for everyone else. Did you know that?
Oh, isn't that amazing?
You have to pay $20 USD.
Yeah.
Just to get 1 extra color for each character.
And here's another funny thing is that's the bundle, right? Where it's $7 for each character, right? The bundle is $25, which according to the math, it would be $5 for each character, but for some reason, then $5 entire dollars for just the color. So the price of a character for the colors that already existed in the game.
Yeah,
like
and
bullshit.
Also, like, wait, let me look at something real fast. I want to make sure. So if you purchase Testament by themselves,
Yeah.
like, do you get their stage or do you just get their character?
I actually don't know.
Because
don't know.
that could be the only feasible way I could see the extra $5 if that's for the extra 2 stages.
Positive
Let me check.
that you still do
check.
get the stages. Because
So
actually, I don't fucking know. I do have a friend that only has Testament and has not bought the season pass. I guess we'll have to ask that.
Wait, actually, let me
Or
just
ask him.
see. Wait, no, I got it. Wait.
no, it doesn't seem to include the stage actually.
It does not. I get.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. Okay, but each stage is like $2.
yeah.
So, I guess if that's the way they want to say that they, justify the extra $5, that's the only way I could think of.
Even then, the colors are a letdown. Even if the price thing is debunked, the colors in and of themselves are still a very big letdown.
Yeah.
Then again, it is just colors at the end of the day.
The last thing I wanted to talk about
Yep.
was the fact that they've so far announced one +R character for each season.
Yeah.
Which really makes me think that season 3
Has to have ABBA.
ABBA. I want
Exactly.
ABBA. ABBA is my number 1 character, even compared to Dizzy. I want ABBA a little bit more.
Another thing you gotta realize is not only did they have a +R only character in the season 1 pass and now in the season 2 pass, they also had a +R only character on release in the game, which was Anji.
Oh, yeah.
So they've had it since the start. Games release, 1 +R only. Another season pass, 1 +R only. And this season pass, 1 +R only.
I have the feeling that with Strive, they might be going for the Smash Ultimate route of just bringing back all of the characters.
I don't think that's going to happen,
They're not going to bring characters that are not coming back. Coom, Answer.
Probably, yeah.
I do not
Not
think
even
those
probably.
characters.
Alright,
Cliff,
Answer would be
Cliff
kinda-
and Justice, they would make no sense because for one, Cliff is dead. 2, Justice,
Just Cliff's ghost.
Justice is completely out of the picture now.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, we got to look at the lore too,
I think
Maybe they bring back old
plus
Potemkin.
R was basically the Smash Ultimate.
Yeah,
its time.
actually.
Yeah.
Didn't +R had all characters and the ones Exer did introduce were just trash? Like Coom?
Leo. There was Leo. There was
Same.
Answer. There was... Huh?
With
maybe
Leo,
they'll-
I still keep my statement of new characters being trash because Leo is trash.
Actually, Ramlethal and Jacko.
Oh, that's a good one,
All right.
actually. Yeah, those
All
two
right,
are good
And
ones.
Elfel. Oh, yeah. I think Elfel is most likely going to come in Season 3. I think Season 3 will be bigger. Hopefully 5 characters.
Hopefully.
And I'm thinking it's going to have ABBA. It's going to have Elfel. Probably it's going to have, I don't know, Venom.
Yeah.
And it'll probably, maybe if they want to kind of stretch it out, they could add Raven. But that would be a very weird
I would
addition.
like to have Raven in there. He would be finally a DLC character that I play, which now, shall I end the episode? No, I will end the episode. But the thing is, with Strive, I'm still going to buy the season pass because I've always played the characters who were in the game, like base roster, but I'm a Chad like that. I don't like seeing locks in my fighting games. But yeah, that was a big ass adventure. Did not expect this recording to be 1 hour and 47 minutes, but hey, that's life.
Yeah.
We will see you in the next episode. And yeah, bye bye.